Hi guys, starting off with the Dark Dimension, and I'm going to do my last level of Dark Dimension 4. Hopefully I can do it in one shot. But before I do, the other reason I've recorded this, I've not done this in the fastest time possible. But if I go to the first out of the last section, which is the Legendary section, the attacks I did was 2, and I didn't do as good as I thought I would, but not that bad. It's not exactly the end of the world. Did it in 2 attacks. Weirdly, if you see my attack 1, it shows the best attacks then. There's obviously only 2, so ignore the bottom 2, as in this one and whatever. This one and this one. So attack 1, attack 2. Attack 1 took 17.36 million. Attack 2 is 4.03 million. Now clearly when you add them together, that's 21 million something. Right? 21 million, 3.39. Yeah? What I don't understand, if I go to the list of attacks, right there is 17.36 million for the best attack. What I find strange, which still doesn't add up, again, if I'm missing something, I really don't know, but I did that in one attack, 17.36 million, but I didn't finish the level. So does that mean I joined the best attack, but if it carried on, I would have had 4 million on top of that? If so, would I have been number 1 in the world for that? For mission 13, this is in regards to for Dark Dimension 4. Anyways, since then, I've done the next mission earlier today, which was one shot, which is, let's see, exactly the same as a total, fair enough. The advantage that I had was that my team is different, plus I got Omega Red. Now, I will get straight into it, but before I do, I just want to double check. Yeah, I've maxed him out, so that's good. I've not maxed these out, because obviously these are teal required elements, materials. But having Omega Red in the fight is a big ball game difference. So I'm doing my first attempt of my last mission after I complete this. Fingers crossed I can get it. And we will go into the fight. Let's just get straight into it. So I can technically do 2 attacks because that's 5 there, and then there's these guys over there on the side on the left. Okay, let's just go straight to the fight. Right. So as of this recording, today is, what's the date? The 14th of March, 2022. I found out online earlier today the actor who played General Ross in the MCU, which is played by William Hurt in real life, sadly passed away yesterday. I actually didn't know that. I just came across it on, like a Google feed, and it's quite sad. He passed away at the age of 71, but it's a shame that's what's happened. But there we are. Rest in peace. Yeah. Anyways, okay, just getting straight into the attack. This part I remembered is quite a hard part of the attack, but luckily I've got Omega Red, so let's see if there's a difference. I'm gonna stun Black Widow. What I'm trying to do is stop or slow down the speedsters, which in this case would be, this is a bad start by the way, which would be Black Widow and Falcon. So let's get these guys first. Then I'm going to try to aim for, yeah, too late. I was going to say, okay, did good with that. Okay, I'm just kind of concerned with, oh god, with my Jubilee. Okay, it's the best start I've had in all the starts I've had in a while, but at least I got full attacks. So let's just see if this round goes well. There's a chance it can carry on. So we need to quickly get back to Falcon. I can't at the moment due to the taunt on Stature. Sometimes if you don't know the character's name, select a character and it will pop up in yellow just above. So yeah, okay, Ant-Man's on the left hand side, so we're going to have to do that attack. Okay, so Omega Red has made a massive difference in this, so if you haven't got Omega Red, or if you've got a weak Omega Red, invest in him, at least for this portion of the game. It makes a big difference. So let's just keep going. And there's going to be obviously a bit of a long attack because there's 61 more to do. I'll just beat one now. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. The video cut off. I'm continuing. Okay, so attacking. Well, whoever's going to go for it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, let's just see how this goes first. Yeah. Okay, let's just see. That's not the best start, but this is definitely the trickiest round out of the lot. Once you get the rhythm going, it does start to pick up. So if you go over this hurdle, you'll be fine. And I'm hoping that, yeah, I just need to do ability block. The disadvantage, as in going against, oh, that's not good. There we go. The disadvantage going against teams like the Power Armor team is that they speed up and they do widespread attacks. And yes, let's just see if we can get through. If we get through this round, it's going to go okay. Let's just get to where we got. Yes, that's good. Okay, now, during this part of the round, when a few characters have gone, try to save your bigger attacks where possible. And we're going to go for Yellow Jacket. So basically, try to use your lower attacks. Okay, this is going to be tricky now. Unless I got a heal. Yes, okay. Try to use your lower attacks, because then what happens is, when the next round comes in, you can kind of like prepare for the next one. So I'm not going to use these, I want to slow it down with the next attacks. Don't take out too many, because once it's too less of a team, then they start coming in. Okay, yes, definitely use the heal, good timing. And plus it's a good round to get it. Yeah, because there might be some more coming soon. I'm not going to go for these two guys, because it can bring in the other members. They might come in the next few attacks. just have to hope and wait. So far, it's going good. Okay, lower attacks, save it up. No, that's not good. We got a heal block on 2 characters. Sorry, on a few characters actually. Okay, just gonna get rid of Modo. Modo. Yep, just go lower attacks. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it doesn't help with the heal block. Okay. Yes, we got this big move coming up soon. And plus we got fortified health, that's great. Okay. And yeah, definitely go for Taskmaster in this instance, because he can blind your team and that can be ruining 1 round, stun him. That's great. We'll block Thanos because he can do a taunt. I'm going to do back into the center. I'm going to try to focus on Taskmaster, he's one of the better ones. Let's just see how it works out. Yeah, slow them down, perfect. This is great now. Yeah, I definitely need to use this move, Forced Transfusion, get as much health as possible. And I should go full because in Dark Dimension, the amount of health the opposition has is just insane. Yeah, can't do anything there. Get Deadpool because they've got some powerful attacks. The thing is, in Dark Dimension, they have over-exaggerated attacks in my opinion, but we just got to go for it. Yes, see, that's exactly why a Mega Red is amazing, especially in this. So yeah, heal the team again. Fortified health, maxed health right now. Get a bit more before he gets ability unlocked, as in so he can go back to normal. I need the Force Transfusion. Yep. Okay, this is perfect because add more up, there's some great bonus negative effects. When there's more negative effects, it seems like there's a lot more when he does it, which is good. That's one out the way. I will go for Taskmaster. It doesn't matter if Scarlet Witch averages the health out because it still brings it down. At least we get rid of the other ones. Yeah, I'm going to go for again in the middle. Okay, I'm actually surprised at how well this is going. Again, I could be jinxing myself, but the matter of the fact is, the first round is the hardest, and I've gone over that hurdle. Let's see how long we last. It doesn't matter now. This is the last level of this entire mission. If for any reason I lose all my team except for 1 character with 1 HP of 1, all you need to do in this stage is just win. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay. I'm going to leave Thanos for a bit and just get Deadpool because if he does his attack where he just increases the damage, you're screwed. Get Vision. Yeah, do the big one here. No problem with that. Okay. Vision's obviously going to have great dodge. Yeah, just hope for the best. Okay, still dodging. Come on. It's all good stuff. Nice. It's only going to get faster and faster, obviously, when there's less opposition. Should have done that heal thing, to be honest. Yeah. Now, look how many negative effects he's got. Let's go for Korath, because obviously there's enough bleed on 1 character. You don't need to worry too much. And this is the part of the round where you save your attacks, and you just get yourself ready for the next one, because if you use your biggest attacks, you're kind of just reducing your chances of winning. So you just got to be sensible. And plus, when they're widespread attacks, there's more than 1 damage on more than 1 character. You'd be stupid to, do it when there's only 2, especially when they've got lots of negative effects. So just try to think strategically, try to think smart. And the other thing is, I wasn't here at one point. I was a lot weaker. Okay, straight into it. Black Widow. Okay, we've got an issue with Jessica Jones. This might not work, but try to get her to... Okay, maybe not. Okay, there's going to be quite a few issues. I'm going to try to get Jessica Jones because she can actually change the way this round goes. That's perfect. She got a stun. Yep, go straight again to Jessica Jones. We've got ability block on Black Widow. Okay, we're going to do this attack here. That attacks everyone. Yeah, I hope everyone slows down. And you'll be surprised that Ultimus, if he does his 1 big attack, especially when you've got positive effects, the big attack, yeah, can ruin everything. And yeah, I'm going to go for the Force Transfusion, get full health. And yeah, these guys are okay for a little bit. Yeah, Human Torch when he's in fire mode, he's very weak in defense, but very strong in attack. So just start to notice that. Okay, go in the middle. Okay, I'm going to try to go for Human Torch because he seems like he's the one who's going to change the round. And he's the only one who has affected me in the past, in these kind of rounds, especially Dark Dimension. He's resistant to bleed by 10,000%. Take that into account. Just keep attacking. There we go. Get rid of Black Widow. Okay, Jessica Jones. Have to go back to her now because she can get rid of all these negative effects. Don't want that. We just have to get rid of her. Okay. Yeah. Even if you think they got that many bleeds, they still got a lot of life, which is just quite annoying. That should take her out here. There you go. Ability block still on Ultimus. Let's just go for Black Widow. I'm going to go for Human Torch. Yeah, because that's central attack. Big attack in the middle. Because there's still a handful of characters and they've got a lot of health between themselves, you can still go for big attacks. When they're all in the lower health, range, then you know when to go for it. Okay, if I can get to Ultimus, that's perfect. Actually, might as well do this. Okay, from this round, for this point on the round onwards, I'm just going to attack with lower attacks now. When it comes to the spawned character, in this case is Shocker, you just go max attack. No problem with that. Because it's Doc Ock's, raised character, if you want to call it that. Okay, another great round. The first round is definitely the trickiest one. Don't underestimate it. If you got Omega Red, it's going to make a difference. Adam Warlock's making a difference. To be honest, Jubilee has made a bit of a difference. Slightly weak in defense, but pretty good. And Doc Ock, you need him to be a health. His ISO to be health based makes the difference. And then Ebony Moore, he just pretty much averages everything out, so he's good. In this case, go for Taskmaster again. Apply the big attacks on it. Okay, ability block where you can. The best ones to do in these types of situations is ability block, stuns, and slows. If you got that, that's pretty much the key. Obviously, if you got defense down, you just keep bashing them, but it's probably more important to get ability blocks. To be honest, interrupt is a good one as well. And luckily, with Omega Red, you can do Safeguard is the positive one. I think it's called Trauma, when there's like a downwards arrow, but I'll show that in just a moment. When I'm able to do so with Omega Red. It's pretty much a game changer. He does opposite of Adam Warlock. So on Adam Warlock, the green positive one is called Safeguard, as you can see on the screen right there. So yeah, I'm just going to do the big attack on Taskmaster. Love that attack. So cool. It's a pretty decent speed run on this mission, considering how hard it's been over the last couple of attempts. This is the first time I'm doing it today, and I've not done this mission since the last time I did Dark Dimension, which goes to show how much of an improvement there is. Really is. So this attack in the middle is called Coil Crush, and just notice that the negative effects on Taskmaster, and if I just go here, it attacks everyone, and there's a downwards red arrow, and that downwards red arrow, when I can, let's have a look, where's it gone? It's called Trauma, and you can see it on top there. So what it does is you can't flip the negative effects into something positive, and the green one is Adam Warlock's one, so they're kind of like they were the exact opposites in this case. They're both legendary, so it makes sense. Adam Warlock came first, Omega Red came second. So if anyone asks which came first, the chicken or the egg, that's the answer. So let's get it on. Okay, we're pretty much in the halfway mark now. Just want to get this going. Okay, you can still do big attacks because I've got 3 characters on the left hand side. Okay, no, loads of big attacks now. Let's get Queen Noble because she's central and she's annoying with these assists. Okay, I did a massive amount of negative effects on the opposition, and it's crazy because I'm sure I had like literally 30 plus negative attacks, and yeah, it just kept having loads of like bleeds, and it just kept bleeding, and you just think in Dark Dimension, how do they even have that? But it just carried on, which is crazy stuff. Yeah, like look at this, there's so many negative effects, but it's still going. Yeah, that's where Deadpool's quite dangerous, so gotta be careful now. Big attack. Okay, the disadvantage with Deadpool is negative effects on turn into healing abilities, so yep. Let's get rid of one and go for Deadpool. And stun Human Torch. Fingers crossed. Yes, perfect. We've got 2 stuns. I want to go for actually all of them. Yeah, I'll try to pick up the speed as best as I can. I'm trying to go as fast as I can as well. And it said I did about 13 days on this. Obviously, I've not done it the entire time. Obviously, I let it run in the background, which adds time. But if it was to, be speed back to back, this should be one of my fastest runs. I think it is, to be honest. And I haven't even focused on it even every day. I actually forgot that I was even doing this. And the fact that I'm doing it today, I might as well, because I want to get the, what's it called? The additional rings thing, so just taking that into account. Okay, healing. More bleeds. Now the good thing is he's got slow, so it just allows me to keep attacking Deadpool. There was one mission, I don't know which section of Dark Dimension, I don't know if it was the 3rd or the 4th Dark Dimension, but it literally just kept healing Deadpool the whole time. And I didn't realise to go past it, you had to apply slow. But I never knew about that, so I just took practice, and it took a lot of attempts because Deadpool was just rinsing rinsing my characters. So that's where we were. That's where I was. Okay, let's see if we can get Ebony more. No, you got immunity. I wanted to try that. It didn't work. That's not a problem. I'm still happy with the way this round's turned out so far. So it's great stuff. There we go. Lots of negative now. Okay, the best thing to do. Oh, I didn't realise it's Jessica Jones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stun her, hopefully. Yes, perfect. Okay, she just kind of like went into a turn. That was kind of, it did help. Let's see how far it goes. Oh, no. Okay, keep pushing it forward. The thing is, this might seem a bit long-winded, and I'm sorry if it's a little bit slow, but I am trying to pick the pace up. But honestly, this fight would take a couple of attempts, which would have to go between different days. And then you'd have to wait the end of the day, and then you have to carry on, and blah, 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 blah. But if you train your characters, it will work. I'm at a stage where I've got a handful of characters over 100,000 strong, and it took a long time to get to that stage. But now that I've got multiple characters, you get to the point where you're a lot stronger, more powerful, that kind of thing. And I'm not I've not got the strongest team power as high as I used to in terms of the overall world rank. I used to be in the top 15 or 17,000. I dropped down to 30, 40,000. But because I spread it out throughout my team, I've actually gone further in raids, in Doom raids, in Alpha raids. Where else? I've done better in Blitz. I've done better in arena battles, wars. So in a sense, it does work out, but it's just a matter of how great your overall team is. So it does make a difference to take that into account. So when you see fights like this, you actually think, okay, I can see the improvement. And to be honest, even if you're the strongest team in the world, you can still beat them by technique, provided there's not a massive gap. To be honest, it's quite a close gap between me and getting up to 23,000 higher, but that's a different matter. Okay, even if Adam Warlock gets beat right now, he does revive, unless they have a glitch in this level for some reason. Sometimes they don't. I don't know why, but sometimes I think it's in raids when Adam Warlock gets beat, he doesn't revive. I don't know if there's something about that. I don't know if it's a gaming error, but I might need to check that out in my own time. But I just noticed that, which is quite strange. Okay, and yeah, it's going to stun the guys. Okay, heal the team. The great thing is when you got that blue health above the health bar, which is the fortified health, it literally does give you a bit more defense, and it's harder to beat the character, so which is a good thing. Okay, going to get rid of Queen Noble, because I've got a feeling that once I get rid of one or two more characters, more is going to come. So let's just try to get big attacks coming in. That's fine, keep going, keep going. Come on. Okay, I'm going to go for Ultimus because he's, in my opinion, quite damaging. Slightly underrated. He's not that good, but he's still got something about him, which is kind of weird to explain. And hopefully I could, get to show you guys a short little video just on Ultimus. I've been trying to compile a video where you see his big attacks and different versions of it, and yeah, he's quite useful. So yeah, just keep going. Look how many bleeds there are. This is a bit of a long one, like how many bleeds does he need? Yeah, heal the team again. Right, keep going, keep going. Okay. Okay, there's nothing I can do on Ultimus that's going to make any difference. He's going to get knocked out. There you go. That was a bit quicker than expected. Okay. Cable, for some reason, has gone a lot better recently, which is like, what? He's one of the worst characters, literally, in the game. One of the worst characters in the game. And for some reason, he just got a lot better all of a sudden. He's still not that good, but he jumped quite a lot better, probably since the Cersei and Icarus characters came in, which is kind of strange. But that's because he's got advantages that gives, speed bonuses to your team, but also slows the opposition down within a... Sorry guys, the video cut off again. Okay, just going to keep attacking. Sorry if I lost my momentum in the way I was speaking, but I'll do the best I can. Alright, that should get rid of him. There we go. And it should be 2 more waves, including this one. So we're going to go for Ultimus. Nice. Okay, and I just realised now he's stunned. Nick Fury, you have to go for him because he spawns extra characters. I don't want that. I just want to beat them. That's it. And yes, there we go. Big attacks now. Everything big attacks. Because it's the beginning of a wave and you need to slow them down. Stun them, slow them, interrupt them. Actually, I forgot to mention that one. So let's go Black Widow here, because she's a speedster. We're going to go back to Nick Fury. Weirdly, his defense ain't that great. Surprised he's going down that quick. Obviously, that's great for me, because I don't want them to survive so long. So let's just keep getting rid of one. The best thing to do at this point is also to get rid of one full character at a time. Next, Ultimus, just keep doing it. And even if Scarlet Witch does her thing where she just averages everyone out, it's fine. As long as you bring the average of one character lower, it doesn't do anything. The only advantage... Oh, that's a very big attack. Okay, there's only one advantage. Okay, hopefully I got a heal. Let's go to Thanos because he's strong. Yeah. She does bring defense up, and she does block. Okay, this might be a bit of a game. Oh, come on. He's 5. Okay, let's go Vision. Okay, just trying to think. Okay, in this case I do need to... Oh, no, big attack done. Alright, that's fine to a point. I'm not happy with that, obviously. It would have been the difference of getting a big attack in. Unfortunately, it's not the case. Hang on, I actually realised. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to... Obviously, I'm not saying this because of the situation, like lose and thingy, but I'm just going to take it gracefully. The best thing to do is, because I started this attack at on this particular version of the fight before 12 o'clock, before 11, I'm going to get beaten now in 1 or 2 attacks. There you go. That wasn't the best way to end it, but I got one advantage. Because I did that attack just before 11. Literally, that's why I went straight into it. Let's just see how big that attack was. So, let's see. 82.03 million. Yeah, 91.76. Which is why I still don't understand. My first attack is the equivalent of the highest attack. Still doesn't make any sense. But luckily, back to the big attack here, I can fight again because it's gone after 11 o'clock. So, taking that into account. Oh, yeah. Obviously, it would have been better to do it in one clean sweep. But here we are. So, it's just this wave and the next wave. One issue is... Okay, that is one issue. One issue is, if you do mess up a round, it tends to be hard to get back into the swing of things. So, it is better to do it in one smooth motion. but you can recover it quick, provided you do save your big attacks. So like as I had Doc Ock and Omega Red with some decent attacks left, I had to save it for this one. That fight wasn't necessary because it was 100% lose. This one I can probably win, and I will always think positive. So I will win, but it's just a matter of being strategic too. Okay, get rid of Thanos. Just gonna get rid of him first. No other way. Yeah, save your big attacks now because there's one more round after this. Get Black Widow. I think this next round or the next wave is going to be a final wave. So these 3 will get attacked, and then 8 characters will come. So here we are. I don't know how he dodged it and he still got beat up. Probably had to bleed. Okay. Now this attack, this round that's going to come up, let's just say for argument's sake I'd lose. I've got one more attack with my other team. It's not going to be the best attack, but it's there. You have to go for Emma Frost. I've just seen her now. Graviton's the other issue, but you have to go for Emma Frost first, because if she gets rid of all the negatives, then you're screwed. But she's stunned, which is perfect for me. Do big attacks, slow everyone down. You know what, the advice now is a big attack, big attack, big attack. Don't do anything small, all out, everything's all out. And hopefully, I'm going to have to go for Mordo. I have to spread the attacks out. Luckily there's no Scarlet Witch to average them out. Yes, lucky, nice. Okay, ability block, so he can't do as much. I'm going to go for Taskmaster because he's got decent health. Weirdly, their health overall is not that great on this round, which is better for me. Ability block Emma Frost if possible. So when it's her round again, she can't do anything for another turn. I'm going to go for Vision. Okay, I just have to go for Vision because get rid of 1. Next, finish off Graviton. If he slows you down, that could change everything. So you have to get rid of him next. That's in this case, obviously, it's all adaptable to your own fights. But yeah, based on the way this is going, it's not too big a problem right now to get heal blocks because I've got full health, I've got a stronger team, and I'm going to go for Mordo. I should have attacked Green Noble because then I could have got Taskmaster as well. That's my mistake. But now it's just getting rid of 1 at a time. Emma Frost can't do as much now because she's stunned, ability block, and she's slow. But you have to get rid of 1 at a time now. And it's lucky that Right God's got Interrupt. But yeah, in this case, I'm going to make sure that Emma Frost is now the target. Because once she gets rid of those negatives, it just kind of ruins the flow. So yeah, let's just get this done. Okay, keep going. Oh, that's perfect. Emma Frost is already gone. Slow the team down. I'm just going to go for the lowest health on the opposition now. So I'm just going to go from lowest health to the highest. Or the most dangerous out of the lot. That was 4 against quite a lot of mine. Okay, yeah, big attacks. We're going to stun Taskmaster because he's quite damaging. There we go. Okay, just going to keep going for Taskmaster because he's probably my least favourite out of the lot. And yep, Taskmaster, that goes in the middle, so do attack in the middle. And you know what? Sometimes I can narrate this, but I'm doing it as it's happening, so you can see certain attacks are best in the position centrally. Some are best positioned, straight into the main attack. Now you can see Force Transfusion, that's enough. And 1 more attack. Yes, there we go, guys. It says Neil has beaten Dark Dimension 4. Did it for you guys. What did I win? Nothing. But let's see what it is. Go to the homepage, and it should be the logging. Yep. And then, perfect. Got 10 of those. Press ready. Open that. Let's see if my character's got 2 new rings. At the moment, it hasn't. As you can see, achievements has got 1. So you press that, and then you can see now, that's the difference. Those 2 little corner arrows, if you want to call it that. So if I press, go back to the homepage, you can see it's not there currently on the top. If you look at the top left of the screen, once I press claim, now you know. I go from this frame on the left to the frame on the right. Press OK, and there you go. Now I've got that on my avatar, which is great stuff for me, because it kind of goes to show, like, anyone who versus me, oh, this guy's played this many times, it's how good or how serious this person is, so yep, now that I've got that. So if I go back to achievements, scroll down further, I can get the next one by completing it 4 more times, which I think is kind of silly at this point, because there's no advantage of winning it, except for the rings. To be honest, there are a few people who've got it. I don't think it's the greatest looking one, but it's one of those things. And as you can see in this Dark Dimension, you can see this guy here, Son of Dad and Quasi, they've got it, and it doesn't look that great. I think the one that I've got looks probably the best. That's just my opinion. Okay, so yeah, I think, that's just what it is. So if you can see here, oops, sorry. Okay, the new chapter begins. That's going to come soon, whenever it does. I'll try to do my best to do the videos for it. And yeah, I think this video's gone on long enough as it is, or as it has. But if you just go to offers, kind of check what's going around, there might be something that's of use to you guys. So just scroll through. Sometimes you get some stuff power cores, based, but just see what you can get, and you never know. So I am going to do 2 of these, 1, and last one, 2. Okay, sorry, nothing good on that. Okay, and let's go back. Just want to open a few orbs. Sorry, it's not even working. Okay, I think it's frozen. Alright, anyways, weird ending, but at least I'll complete Dark Dimension 4. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, please share my channel, and yeah, write your comments on down below. Thank you guys for watching. Over and out. Oh yeah.